afternoon, everybody. More than any other health issue, doctors say that obesity is affecting the quality of life for millions of Americans. The American Medical Association has revealed that more than 75% of healthcare spending in this country is for chronic diseases that are traced back to obesity and all of its health complications. Joining us in the studios with more, we welcome Dr. Wilfred Aguila, who is a surgeon with the Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers at the Memorial Hospital of Tampa. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Lisa.
It's always, there are so many misconceptions about obesity. What are some of the misconceptions that surprise you the most, even after all these years as a doctor?
Well, a lot of people think that it's a quick fix, and it isn't. Remember, it takes time to get there, and it also takes time to get out of it. A lot of it has to do with more and more evidence is showing that obesity, that overeating has to do with addiction. And more evidence from the Yale Rudd Center as well as Princeton and other centers are showing that there's a correlation between sugars, high-fat foods, carbohydrates that really release these happy hormones in the brain, feel-good hormones, and create these pathways that are very similar to cocaine and heroin. And so we develop this relationship between food and emotion that is very similar to drug abuse, and it becomes an addiction.
So many patients say, you know, Dr. Aguila, it seems easy for you. You're a thin man. This is really hard work. I don't think I can do this. But you have a personal connection with this issue, and you brought some genes to show us.
Well, instead, it happened to me. I don't only walk the walk, but, you know, do the talk. And it happened to me, and I learned early on that that addiction can be broken. I lost 70 pounds. I'm going to show you over here.
If you stand up, the viewer can see it.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
So
see?
these were your old genes?
And I kept it off, and I've kept it off for many years because I started understanding the real concept of why we eat the way we do. And I understood the emotional connection to it.
How much heavier were you when you were in these jeans?
70 pounds over my normal weight.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, you can see now that I've lost that weight and kept it off. And this is what we help to teach the people that we help, the patients that we treat. We figured out that there's more to it than just the overeating. There's one major stressor or two major stressors in your life that lead you to medicate yourself with food. And then this develops into guilt because you realize that you're gaining weight, that you're failing, that adds the anxiety you already have, that leads to depression, that leads to more overeating, and so this cycle is formed. So it's not enough to treat the overeating, but you have to treat the rest of that cycle. And that's what I learned in my own experience and in dealing with hundreds of patients throughout my career.
There are different tools that doctors are utilizing. The food pyramid, which is something that we've all grown up with, has recently been changed. The American Medical Association changed it in the summer, last summer, and they talked about the My Plate being so much easier. Another tool that you all are using it's called the lap band surgery.
Yes, the lap band is a device that we put around the stomach and gradually tighten it so that you feel fuller faster. It is a tool. It's a very effective tool. The nice thing about this is it controls your cravings and your overeating so that then we can help you focus on the other aspects of that cycle that I mentioned that are going to treat your addiction. So we are able to break the whole cycle and the reasons why you're eating in the first place and help you keep the weight off for good. And again, in the long run, it really is about keeping the weight off.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. If you would like to learn more about what doctors are doing at the Florida Surgical Weight Loss Centers at Memorial Hospital of Tampa, here's their website where you can go for more details. It's healthyufl.com, or you can call them at 855-844-BAND. Thanks for watching, everybody.